What's good, y'all? Good morning, y'all. Morning. I know this is very last minute. But I figured I could still be getting paid today. Okay. That's what I figured. And so I said, I know it's early. I know well, it ain't that damn early. It's almost 12. But I know don't nobody know I'm coming, but I ain't feel like waiting all day. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to come on up here, make a cute little coin right quick, and then get off. Especially considering that a lot of you all was sending me this and emailing me this, so I couldn't use the excuse of I ain't had nothing to talk to y'all about, so I ain't bother with y'all. So yeah, here I am. Here I be. What's good, y'all? Good morning. Happy Monday to y'all. Yeah. Good morning. Happy Monday to y'all. All right. Happy Monday, child. Child, it's the start of the week. Well, technically, they say yesterday the start of the week, but we just grew up that this was the rest of the week. But I think in biblical terms, yesterday was the start of the week. But um, morning, big bro, what's good? Y'all, please get the likes up. All right, get the likes up. I really need for y'all to do that now because I ain't letting nobody know I was live. Other than Twitter and YouTube, I mean Twitter and Instagram, I let them know. I took some time out to let them know. But morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all get the likes up, y'all. It still say 25. Get the likes up. I know it's only 47 of y'all. More people will come in once the notifications do what they do. Ugh. I don't even know what a blue sky account is. I don't know what that is. It looked like a knockoff Twitter. So for all of that, I just may as well keep my Twitter. Cause that's where everybody at. I finally got over my 1,000 threshold. Now y'all think I'm finna quit my damn Twitter cause y'all mad with Elon. I sure ain't. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that they got going on. They ain't none of my business. All I know is it took me a good little minute to get over the threshold I wanted for myself down to X, and I ain't finna leave X. All right, it just is what it is. To go to lead to something that look exactly like X, so it's just like, what's the point? Apparently, it was made by the Twitter creator before he sold to Elon. Well, look, well then I guess that's why it bears a canon resemblance to X. So my thing is, what's the point of leaving? I don't give a damn what that man got going on. Long as he don't mess with my shit, I don't care. So like I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I mean, that's up to you, friend. If you feel like you want to support, don't create Twitter. Hey. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sleepy. Just to be honest with y'all, like I kept getting up throughout the middle of the night. I don't know why. I got up about 4 times throughout the night, so I'm like tired. I ain't even gonna lie. It hit me, but it's okay. Oh well. Am I gonna get Momo the boot? I don't know what she said yet. But I got a feeling I'm gonna have to give her the blues a little bit. Sorry, Mo. Everybody had their day in the sun. Okay, everybody had their day in the sun, Momo. Um, hey Denise, appreciate you for hitting the like button, sis. That's dedication. Excuse me. Yeah, y'all, because I was off today. And I ain't planning on seeing none of y'all until tonight. But I kept getting hit up with this stuff. And I say, well, listen, the end of the month is approaching. Make your coin and quit playing. So here I am, sleepy and all. Nah, I ain't seen Saleh. I might watch him later on. I hate not getting enough sleep, child. I hope you could take a nap today, friend. Me too, Momo. I will eventually. Because I be saying I'm tired and then I do be tired. And then when I lay down, I don't go to sleep till like hours later. Sometimes, not all the time. I ain't got an issue with sleep. It's just, I'm still getting used to the damn daylight saving time a little. You want to answer that? So I'm sorry, I'm yawning, y'all. This daylight saving time is kicking my ass, child. Annette, 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 Annette. Say what? Say what? It's Annette. Annette, Annette, Annette. Say what? Say what? Uh, did you hear that Miss Berkeisha and some other Bravo kids getting the show? 10. All right, you guys. Welcome to where we at? Giving you the real T Missionary Baptist Church, child. Where our statement is, I mind the business that pay me. So if your business is juicy enough to pay me, I'm minding it. If it ain't, going about your business because we don't want it. All right. I don't need nobody in their feelings and in their bag. Okay. If what you got going on make me a bag, then that's my job. Part time. All right. Follow the social medias if you have not. Follow the second channel if you have not already. Gags with T. If you got anything that you want to say me, if you're not connected to social media, email it to me at tlsmithteatalk@gmail.com. And if you would like to donate to the channel, the PayPal and the Cash App is available right along with the join button. I ain't gonna go to sleep through the middle of this, I promise. Anyway, so like I say, I figure why not make some coin while I'm still lethargic and coherent enough to do it, right? And a lot of y'all kept sending me and emailing me about this interview that can't not can't this interview that Monique did. And a lot of y'all had asked me, was I gonna talk about it? And the last live that I did on Potomac, and I told y'all then I don't think so because I got a feeling Momo gonna piss me off and I like her and I don't want to do that. But money talk and the BS walk. So here we are. So she did an interview. I'm not gonna play the interview. But if y'all want to see the entire interview, you can. It's on Mr. J Hill podcast, I believe it is. I got his link in the description box. So if y'all want to go and hear it in its entirety, and I feel like y'all should, I ain't gonna take that views from him because I don't even know him. So I ain't even gonna take his views like that. Y'all go around there and hear what you gotta say. So I'm just gonna give y'all the baller alert Cliff version. And this version in particular is what she had to say about Carlos King and Love and Marriage DC. Now, this before anything, Monique, I want to say this. I watched Love and Marriage DC season 1. Now, I didn't make it all the way through. Okay, I didn't make it all the way through, but I. Oh, my bad, y'all. But the heck is this? Oh, that's what that is. Oh, I didn't know we did that. My bad, y'all. Anyway, my bad. I got caught up. And so my phone was doing some new girl. I ain't never seen it before. It lost my mind. Anyway, I didn't make it all the way through season 1, Momo, but I did watch it. And I got the proof. You see them 3 scared ass reviews right there? That's the ones that you was on. That's season 1. I review episode 1 through 3. That was as much as I could give y'all, child. All right. Because it started getting real fugazi. Okay, Momo? And the one thing that I noticed right off the bat with you. Thank you, Annette, for your super chat, baby. Hold on, I'm trying to hard it. I wish I could cash app. They took my cash app. I don't know why though. Oh, dear Jesus. Well, I appreciate you for this, boo. I just count this as your cash app because I receive it by the end of next month. Thank you, baby. I totally appreciate you in that. One. All right. Consider it a cash app. Appreciate it. But like I was saying, I watched 3 episodes and reviewed 3 episodes of Love and Marriage DC season 1. Now, even though I stopped reviewing it, I was still watching it. And even when I was reviewing it, Monique, and if y'all can go back and my reviews, because it's in the playlist, Love and Marriage DC playlist, even though it's only 3 of them, but even in those 3, y'all could, and that's the first 3 episodes. Y'all could go back and listen to where I said, Monique Hirsch, you sitting here talking over this man. You're not allowing this man to speak. You're not allowing this man to have his say. You're not hearing this man out. You're not hearing his emotions. I said that about you, Monique. I did. I said that about you, Monique. I said that this show is going to mess around and show the real cracks and creeps that you and Big Chris really do have in your marriage. I said that, and I felt that way in 3 damn episodes, Monique. So before you get out here and try to blame Carlos for anything, and I'm not up here caping for Carlos by any means. All I'm saying is I don't want you run around here throwing him up under the bus as if he's the great divide between you and Big Chris, because that's not what that was. All right. That's all I'm saying, Momo. Hey, Relly, what's good, baby? What's good, Puddin'? How you doing, boo? Y'all shout out to Relly Rail. Y'all know who she is, so go make sure to follow Caramel Rail, honey. All right, make sure to follow her channel. Give her a like and a click and a view, a subscription. Tell her I sent y'all, and she gonna treat y'all right. Um, but that's all I'm gonna say, Momo. Now, I don't really know all that you said. I'm finna read it, but I just really want you to know, as a consumer and as a person that like you, I watched season 1. And I'm just saying, you can't blame Carlos for everything because the camera can only use what the hell you and Big Chris gave. But it says Monique Samuel seemingly accuses Carlos King of manipulating her into joining Love and Marriage DC by playing the black card. See, and right there, Momo, that's why I gotta stop you, sis. Lord, Momo, I ain't even read it yet. That's the damn title, and I gotta come to a screeching halt. Momo, can't nobody manipulate your overgrown ass into doing anything. All right, so to sit up here and try to act like Carlos King did this and did that and did. Listen, real girls do real things. And if you really honestly did not want to be back on reality TV no more, especially because you didn't need it, then you wouldn't have did it. Like I don't like that be bothering me. Like I can't stand when people be trying to make it seem like somebody's holding up our power with silver bullets in it and try to make it seem as if they made you or force you to sign your name on the dotted line and all of the rest of that. Like I can't stand when people do that. I can't stand when people do that. And it don't matter who you are, I cannot stand that. Like that is so tad. Take responsibility for the choices that you chose to make. Because after Bravo, you swore up and down that we would never catch your ass on reality TV again. And then a couple of years down the line, here we go seeing you on OWN. Now, don't get me wrong, I was here for it. I was here for it. I said, oh, okay, cool. Like she getting the second chance down to reality. It ain't like she round there to Bravo. It ain't like it's a whole bunch of catty ass women to be around. So maybe this would be a whole lot better for her. This would be a new avenue for her. And then this could be cute. She could be the center for all this. I said that. If y'all go back and watch, I said that. But anyway, we're gonna move on. Mama, don't piss me off. Anyway. The former RHOP star Monique Samuels has stepped back into the spotlight to share unfiltered views on her interesting reality TV journey from her departure from RHOP following a physical altercation with Candice Bassett to her brief time spent on Love Marriage DC. Samuels is speaking candidly about what she learned and even issues with LAMDC production. So this from Monique words. And like I said, if y'all want to hear the interview in full, I put his link in the description box. Okay, give him a click and view. So it says, to give some context, after Samuels left RHOP, many fans hoped that she would return to the franchise. Instead, Monique decided to take her talents over to Carlos King's Love and Marriage DC, showcasing a more authentic side of herself. Unfortunately, things did not go as planned in the recent interview with Jay Hill. Shout out to Jay Hill. Samuel revealed she was not pleased with how she was portrayed on the show, calling it the greatest nightmare but my greatest teacher. So this Momo now. Imagine you being on camera and having a conversation, and now something said in the conversation that pops you off. They're not showing nothing about that. They're just showing you pop off. When I tell you, it was like every single scene I was yelling, I was going off. And when I tell you the whole synopsis of the show was to get to know the real for me, get to know the real me, and they got me like only had me yelling and acting crazy, she explains. Monique didn't shy away from taking shots at unnamed producer, presumably Carlos King, who told her the show was aimed at breaking stereotypes about Black families in reality TV. This Monique again, he approached me with support and came to me with some, we Black. These white shows don't show Black people in the light that they should be shown in. It can be the natural drama. It doesn't have to be this scripted drama. Monique reencountered. And I created a relationship of and I created a relationship of, all right, let's see what we can do together. Let's work together. So I believed him when he used the Black card and he did me worse than the white folks. I was like, he could have at least waited till the second season to trash me. Now, um, I'm not saying that Carlos King did not come to her with dreams of lollipops, rainbows, gummy bears, sugar plum drops, fairies, fat babies with hearts and all of that. I ain't saying that Carlos ain't never told her that. That's usually what most producers do. They're like a janky car salesman. All right. They all run in the same pack. So I mold this show He told her this, that thing, and the other. But my thing with Monique is you being on reality TV already, and you was on Bravo for a nice little bit of years. You already know how the hell this works. You know how the hell this works. Not to mention, Momo, there was people that was already seeing the cracks between you and Chris on RHOP. So it's like, and there's no shade, Monique, but it was already people saying this about you and Chris in their reviews when you was on RHOP. So I don't understand how you can now place all of this blame on Carlos and saying that he only caught me yelling. He only caught me acting cray cray. He only caught me doing this, that, and this. But Momo, you were not happy with Big Chris. What he caught was the real you, the authentic you. At that time, Momo, that's what the cameras caught. Because you were not happy by any means. I said that in season 1 in the 3 reviews that I gave it. I said that then. I said, I don't know, Momo. I don't know, friend. I said, look, I ain't saying it's just you. It may be Chris too. I know he got some stuff with him, but it's obviously some more going on that meets the eye there. I been said that, Monique, and it was people that was saying that about y'all while you was on RHOP. So for you to now come around here, I want to lay that down on Carlos's doorstep. Like, I don't really think that's fair, Monique. It's almost as if you're trying to blame him for why your marriage didn't work. And I don't. Mm-mm. 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 Thank you, Mary, for your Cash App, love. 11111. Thank you, Mary. Good morning to you too, baby. Thank you so much, Mary. You always be coming through, honey. I appreciate you, love. Appreciate you. Thank you, baby. Um, but that's all I'm gonna say, Monique, because I don't want to give you too much. We're gonna move on. She further explained it was just like we got her, dog her ass out. It was like my name was used to gain the audience, and I felt like I got trashed on that show. They didn't even show any of my real moments where I gave more context to what was happening. Um, that's what she said. Now, what I'm gonna do is there's actually a 40-second clip. Hopefully, I can let y'all hear this and it won't be no thing. Excuse me, but it should be because it's on Baller Alert and it ain't as if I'm letting y'all, you know, listen to it like that. Or at least I think it's some clips up here. Oh yeah, here it is. Um, I gotta wait until the ad finish loading. But I think it's like 3 or 4 clips. Where her going a little bit further more into context. Hopefully it'll play. We gonna see. But if not, you could go on the Baller Alert and you can listen. Here you go. If it'll play. But my greatest teacher, because it basically it put me out there without any context. Like on this show, when I tell you I was ranting and raving, I was at my wit's end with the marriage. And I was like doing all that I could. I'm like trying to get this dude to see time is of the essence. Like, I really need you to step up. I need you to wake up. Please. Yes. But imagine you being on camera and having a conversation, and now something said in the conversation that pops you off. They ain't showing nothing about that. They just showing you pop off. So when I tell you, it was like every single scene I was yelling and I was going off. And when I tell, thank you so much. I own you now. Thank you so much, Shawana, for your Cash App, baby. I totally appreciate you. Mo never takes accountability. Thank you so much, boo. I'm about to let y'all hear that again, but did y'all hear what she said though? Hold on, girl. I'm at another damn ad. But did y'all hear what she said when it came down to her marriage? Did y'all hear when she said it, or did y'all hear when she said it? Hold on, I'm gonna play it again. Hopefully, this is the last damn ad. Listen, you should get a bag of money. But I'm gonna let y'all hear it again when these ads finish playing, y'all. I'm sorry. This is off the baller alert. So you know, like I said, I don't want to take no views from that guy. If y'all want, it's a whole hour interview. I'd rather y'all go there. Um, is it still gonna play the same ad over and over again? Hold on, y'all. Oh, you can. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, this one you can't skip. So this is probably the last one. They let you skip all the other ones.
Whole synopsis of the show was get to know the real full me, get to know the real me, and they got me like only had me yelling and going crazy. The angry black woman. Yo, it was terrible, and it was crazy because I came from a show where I was a fan favorite, and then now I'm supposed to have my own show, and I am like the most hated. And it was tough. I was like, damn, they are on me hard, and I had to get to the point where I said, you know what? I feel like this is the part of the story where my ego starts to die. I had to kill my ego. I had to care even less about what people thought about me because only I knew what was really going on, you know, behind the scenes. And it was a huge test of just like, all right, let's see how much you've grown. How did that show come about? So when I left Housewives, there was one of the producers that used to be a part of Housewives franchise who started his own. um, he approached me with support and came at me with some like, you know, we black and you know these white shows they don't show black people in the light that they should be shown in, and you know it can be natural drama. It doesn't have to be this scripted drama, and it created a relationship of like, all right, let's see what we can do together. Let's work together. So I believed him when he used the black card. And he did me worse than the white folks. I was like, he could have waited to the second season to trash me. So you think Love and Marriage DC did you worse than Real Housewives of Potomac? Yeah. Damn. It was worse. It was like there was no context. There was no like there was no reason to all of the fussing and fighting. It was like it's love and marriage. So show the full outlook of what a love and marriage like show what all of it looks like, right? I have always been very open on camera. Like I like to be as transparent as possible. But if my spouse is not also that way, then if you're not saying anything, they're only going to be showing what I'm saying. So it was very unbalanced. And then it was just like we got her, dog her ass out. Like it was like my name was used to gain the audience. And I mean, I felt like I got trashed on that show. They didn't show any of my real moments. They didn't show the moments where I gave more context to what was happening. It was just like me, like yeah, 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 yeah. But I was the one reacting. It was me reacting, but show why I was reacting like that, you know? And it was very unorganized, on camera, off camera. It was a mess. And I left after the first season.
So that's what Momo had to say about that. Hold on, is this another one? Uh Let me see. Which one is this? Okay, that's not for this. Okay, this.
And they got me like only had me yelling and going crazy. The angry black woman. Yo, it was
Okay, that's the one that we just watched. It's another one in here that she had. I don't know what happened to it. It's another one in here that she had where she was going more in depth with things. Now listen, this is what I am gonna say. Again, when it comes to Carlos King, again, again, I'm not saying that maybe, again, I'm not saying he didn't come to her with this dreams of this and this dreams of that. But for me, you basically all but admitted that there was issues there, right? So, and then they only caught you doing this and they only caught you doing that. Possibly. We already know Big Chris is not a talker like that. Like we already know Big Chris is a man of a few words. So it really doesn't shock me that he really didn't give as much up there. But see, that's my thing, Monique. Like that's my thing with you, Monique. Why would you even agree to come back on reality TV when you to be real, Monique, to let you tell it, you yelling and screaming and arguing at him, that was a real moment. I mean, quite honestly, you said it was you. You said you was it was me. Like I did lose my temper. Da 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 da. Da. So I mean, to try to make it seem as if it was alleged or forced, or if it was this, or if it was that. Nah, I mean, he don't talk like that. You are the talker. Does it shock me that you sat there and probably cussed him out and he really didn't say much of anything? No, because that's your real life. That's probably what always happens. He knows that you're going to go off. He's just going to sit down and listen to it and internalize it. And it is what it is. You just going to be mad, or you just going to be like, can we not say that that was your real life? I'm just asking, Monique. Can we not say that that was an authentic moment? Are we wrong for saying that that was an authentic moment? You said it was supposed to be capturing authentic moments between marriage. At that point, Monique, that was y'all marriage. Like y'all didn't fake the funk. That was y'all marriage, day in and day out. And now you want to sit here and get upset, late, feisty, but you didn't miss much. Thank you, lovely. I totally appreciate you, boo. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you, lovely, for your cash app, baby. I totally appreciate you, and I love you too, boo. Thank you so much, babe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, but that's just how I feel. Like if you're saying, well, this show is supposed to show the real me, the authentic me, and this supposed to show marriages, that was where your marriage was. Shout out to Butterfly. Butterfly, I guess, watched the whole interview, and Butterfly made a point of when she said that according per your words, I didn't listen to the whole interview, but allegedly, according to Butterfly, per your words, you admitted that you had checked out of the relationship when your daughter was 6 months. I think they said your daughter about 7 at this point. So it's like I don't agree, Monique, with you trying to come up here and trying to make it seem like Carlos did this and Carlos did that and he did me worse than the white folk. Hi, hi, hi. Like if it was me, I would much rather you never go on Bravo again at all. To be honest and real with you, I don't see how OWN did you worse by showing you your real life and where your marriage was in that moment versus Bravo spinning a narrative to make you look a certain way just so that they can keep a peas intact and dick them down at the time. And want to sit up and woo 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 Candace and tacky and dick them down, trying to get everybody else to go against you. Like I don't see how that just don't compare to that. Like my opinion, I won't dare, so I can't tell her about her feelings. Maybe that's how she genuinely feels, but I don't know. Momo. Like I I don't know. I feel like you trying to look for other avenues to blame for your marriage not working, other than you just taking no responsibility. Like, now, don't get me wrong. Does Big Chris have his things? I'm sure he does. But I really feel like it probably took the both of y'all to get here. Because be clear, Monique, your mother-in-law ain't never saw it for your ass at all. Your mother-in-law never saw it for your ass. Your mother-in-law came up here and let it be known that she did not trust you, that you only up here trying to use her son for his money and all of the rest of that. And we all went in and let have on Chris's mama because we all felt like she was mad, ornery, and tired. But Lord, let me not go there. Who is dick him down? Robin. And you better believe Monique has been sitting back, seeing the conversation surrounding LAMH and Carlos and 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 Carlos and his strategic with his revelation about her experience. Again, listen, again, I'm not saying that Monique did not experience what she experienced. I'm not saying she didn't get what she had got. But my thing about it is, Monique, I don't know how in the hell you could be so confused and befuddled and be. I'm so, when it comes to that, Monique, because to me, it's almost as if you're trying to like. Because listen, I do feel like you did care about how people felt about you by the way they made you look, but I also feel like in some ways you're trying to blame him for what went on with your marriage. All right. Honestly, Monique, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, whatever, whatever. I'm on this show, you do feel a way about how you was presented. But the camera can only use what you give it. Because it's kind of like, so you mean that there were good times between you and Chris, but the only thing that he had to show was y'all in a bad light? Again, the camera can only use what you give it. But it wasn't as if all of your scenes was bad. It wasn't as if every single solitary thing that we saw, it was whatever, whatever. Like, it really only came out when it was with you and Chris, from what I remember. I mean, I don't know. To everybody that watched the entire first season, was every episode Monique on full of conflict, chaos, and her yelling and screaming at Big Chris? Because again, I only watched 3 episodes. So to everybody that watched the entirety of the first season, I mean, did y'all just constantly see angry Momo, pissed Momo, mad Momo, attitudey Momo, or was there, good times that was also shown too? Yes to what? That all y'all saw was her being mad and angry, or was there also scenes of good times? All of that was her actions, and she needs to quit blaming others. She gave the camera what she gave, and she needs to accept it and stop trying to rewrite history because it doesn't work like that. She gave the same energy on RHOP, in my opinion. Ooh. Oh, you said yes, she was mad, angry, and aggravated in every damn episode? Mo just don't make good reality TV. I think she does because I was here for her on Potomac. Like I said, Monique, I had your back with that whole season 5 situation. Even though I gave your ass the business and a lot of that, but I still had your back nonetheless. So folks started saying she wanted a divorce before they even left the show because of what was shown. And I said that too. I said that at the beginning of this. I said people were saying this about your marriage on Potomac. So why is it all on Carlos now? Appreciate you, Boo, for your super chat. If she won't mad at Chris, she would stab a winner in the back. Ooh. Thank you, baby. If anybody else would like to donate, PayPal, Cash App, help us knock yourself out, girl. Monique wanted to appear perfect and she wanted to control what was seen. Now, see, this is the part where Carlos come in at, because could she be telling the truth that maybe Carlos made her think that she would have a little bit more control than than really what she got? Because don't get me wrong, I agree with Monique when she said they used her to bring in and draw in a crowd. No matter how you feel about Momo, that was the absolute truth. People wanted to see what she had going now. People wanted to see if she would bring up season 5 or RHOP. People wanted to see where her and Big Chris was going now. Like a lot of people did want to see that, no matter if they liked her or not. So I agree with her when she said that she was used to draw in the crowd and be the anchor of the show. I believe that. I believe that because my thing is, y'all know I love Ashley. But making her the anchor for season 1 really wouldn't have did much. No shade to Quick, but it wouldn't have. And Ashley was not likable season 1. No shade, Ashley, but you won't. All right. Lady E, I mean, cool, but anchor of the show, cool. I wouldn't say all that. Winter had a lot going on with Kevin, and it just made more sense to make Monique and Big Chris the anchors because they was once on Bravo. So I get it, but it just sucks for you that your marriage was in shambles and y'all came on the show dealing with marriages. It's like on Bravo, that's mostly centered around the women. You know what I mean? So we didn't have to necessarily have to see everything that you and Big Chris had going on unless you decided to do a scene with Ashley or Karen and be like, yeah, child, I'm going through it with Big Chris. Versus being on Love and Marriage DC where, yeah, you're amongst your girls, but it's also going to be focused on your marriage and things that are going on within it. So, because the people going to swear up and down I'm taking up for Carlos. And it ain't that I'm taking up for Carlos. I'm just, I know Scotty was up it. Excuse me. But it's an ensemble cast, though. How could she get any control? It's not her show. I don't know, Scotty. I'm trying to help her out here. I'm trying to be like, maybe they promised her, we'll make you an executive producer and you will have, a little bit of leeway about this, or we'll ask your opinion about that. I don't know. I'm trying to help her out a little bit. Because like I say, I do believe what she said that Carlos did. I do. I believe he made her promises. I believe all of that. But at the same time, Momo, it does kind of come off as if, you trying to blame everything on Carlos and put everything on Carlos' doorstep. And it's like, no, no, no. Like at some point, you do have to take and bear some responsibility. Because remember, you said you was never gonna get back on reality TV under any circumstances. We got you on multiple interviews after season 5 saying there is no way in hell that y'all was ever gonna catch me back on reality TV. Then 2 years down the line, here your ass end up on damn reality TV. Now it's all Carlos' fault. Because he promised me this and he promised me that, and we gonna be shown this and we gonna be shown that, and the only thing y'all got was me fussing and yelling and fighting and da 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 da. But you admitted that you fell out of your marriage when your daughter was 6 months old, and the people say that she's 7. Momo, like that's all I'm saying, friend. Like And by the time you got on Potomac, your last kid was Carter. Ain't one his name Carter? Or Chris? I think it was Carter. I think you had him on the show. So it's which goes back to what the people said, that there was cracks and crevices in your marriage when you was on Potomac. That lends itself to that, Monica. You admitted that down to that. Oh, Chase. That's the son name. Yeah, right. Chase. Well, yeah, that lends itself to what they said for that. And I'm gonna go a step further. You might have did what a lot of other people did, which was make the mistake of, well, maybe if we have a baby, that not calling Chase a mistake. But what I'm saying is a lot of people feel like, well, maybe if we had another baby, that'll bring us closer together. Girl, that's the same thing Mello thought about Leisure Suit. Because a lot of y'all married people, y'all do that a lot. Y'all marriage be in turmoil and mess, calamity, dysfunction, and confusion. And then y'all want to compound it even more by feeling like, well, if I knock her up, maybe that'll bring us closer together. Like, Lisa Nicole wanted to do that on Married to Medicine. Lisa Sue trapped Mello with that baby. Girl, please. Okay. Girl, please. All right. Fine. We'll go with that. Lisa Sue trap with Lil Melania. All right, fine. We'll go with that. Lisa Sue got her pregnant thinking that'll make her stay. That's why she got the abortion after Lil Melania. Fine. Fine. Too feisty. I ain't finna argue with you. Fine. That's what happened. Cool. Uh, cool. Um, I said cool, Miss Bar. Do y'all need to put y'all hearing aids in? Cool. I don't want to talk about it no more. Like this ain't got nothing to do with them. I bought them up, but that was just for me. Cool. See, please, if a person don't want to get pregnant, you could just take birth control or wear a condom. Nigga, I'm not finna have your baby right now, but whatever. Cool. That's fine. I ain't mad with you. Boo, why you yelling? I'm in my cubicle looking. I don't know why you bought the. I don't know why I bought the folks up either. I was using her for a damn reference. And then, okay, let's stay on topic. Monica's not. That's what I was trying to do. That's why I said cool. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Then here come the peanuts from the peanut gallery with to throw in their damn 2 cents. See, why did I have to resubscribe to your channel just now? Did you kick me out? I ain't kick you out. I did not kick you out. Cause Mello and Monique both lack accountability. Can we not bring Love and Marriage Transfer? Yeah, let's not bring LAMH into this, okay? But if we was gonna bring Love and Marriage Huntsville into this, that's another thing I want to talk to you about, Monique. Because I'm more than sure you had to have seen Huntsville if you decided to come on and do this, especially to see how the show was ran, the premise of the show, and whether it's messy or not. And Monique, I refuse to believe that you did not go and see as seen 11 Marriage Huntsville first. Now, here's my thing. By the time DC came out, the LAMH was already halfway shot shit. All right. Let's just call the thing a thing. It was borderline toxic. It didn't get exactly toxic yet, but it was borderline toxic. So that's my thing too, Monique. Like, after you saw that, like, nothing told you, like, well, you know what, Carlos? Like, no shade. I hear what you're saying. But after what I just seen, friend, like, nah, I think it's just best that I do my own thing. Like, hey, baby daddy, how you doing, baby? Okay, my man in here, girl. I can't show my ass. All right, he up in here. I can't show my ass. Now I gotta come back down and be monotone. Right, Phil. That's my thing. So that's why I'm like, I'm more than sure Momo saw that. Like, that didn't stop you. That didn't be like, well, you know what? I don't necessarily think so, Carlos, not this time. You know, maybe in the next lifetime. That'd be so divine. Okay, maybe we could do that then. But as of right now, maybe if you clean it up on your other show, we'll talk or something. Thank you, Trina, for your cash app, baby. Thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Shout out to you, Pudding. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you. If anybody else had to donate, feel free, girl, because I'm out of here in 4 minutes. I done said everything I had to say. I reached my hour. Um, but yeah, Momo, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Stop trying to put it all off on Carlos and he promised you this and he promised you that. And he did you worse than BA and Bravo. I don't see how anybody could have ever did you worse than BA and Bravo. I mean, Bravo Andy insinuated that y'all needed him in his check, like Big Chris was broke and he ain't had two nickels to rub together. What else? They tried to come up here and make you look like you some type of damn common criminal because you had to get some straightening with Candace. They set up there and single-handedly basically tried to ice you out from even being able to film with anybody else. Like Bravo did a lot. BA did a lot. And I don't think Carlos King and Kingdom Reign and Love and Marriage DC did you way worse than Bravo. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Like what you had going on around there with Carlos King, yeah, it was unfortunate. But unfortunately, that's what you gave the camera because your marriage was shot to shit in IRL. And that's what they're there to shoot. You and your IRL. All right. It ain't Carlos' fault that Big Chris don't know how to talk and he don't know how to let his emotions out. It ain't that's why, Monique, you should have just stayed away from the cameras. Monique has an ego. We can all agree on that. We sure can. A huge ego. She got a huge ego. Okay, a huge ego. Pride is a terrible thing to have, Momo. Pride is a terrible thing to have. And you better hope Big Chris don't mess around and find his new wife quick. And then we turn around and we see him and his new wife being the anchor of Love and Marriage DC. It could happen. See, that'll be the gotcha the whole thing, Momo. That Chris messed around, found the new girl, turned around, got married, and then the next thing we see is him and his new wife down to the DC, down to the Love and Marriage DC. You know what would really be something, Momo? If everybody go up for his new wife. That'll be look. What am I doing for Thanksgiving? I don't know. Same thing I did last year. 8. Like other than that, I don't know. Real talk, I think she wanted some independence that she didn't have from Chris. Most of these new housewives sign up for these shows for independent income and divorce too. Yeah, but I thought she had her own thing going on. That's what she said. You know, she said that she won't with Big Chris for his money and she won't with Big Chris for this, that, and this. You know, she got her own thing. Like, what happened to the Not for Lazy Moms podcast and all of that? Like, didn't she have other things going on? She had the Not for Lazy Moms and essential oil. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I remember she was a rapper. And y'all know I love Momo. It's really no shade to her at all. I want her to just take accountability. Like y'all look, my marriage was not where it was supposed to be. So if y'all did see me yelling and screaming all the time, I was unhappy. I was unhappy. I wasn't feeling heard, and it's hard to talk to somebody and express yourself when a person don't communicate. That's why y'all saw me yelling and screaming. Like We didn't need to see how it started to already know that, Momo, because Big Chris was a man of few words on Bravo. Like the only time he really spoke up was when the situation went down between you and Candace, and all of them hoes tried to ice you out. That was the most vocal and that was the most involved that I saw Big Chris. Honestly. Right. And when they played about that baby, trying to say that little Chase won't his. That was the most vocal I think I've ever saw Big Chris with season 5. And he was supposed to, because he was taking up for you and his child. I don't know, Momo. And another thing, Momo, don't go out here burning bridges, child. Please don't go. You don't know who you gonna need one day. Anyway, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm yawning, but that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Um. Anyway, y'all. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about Momo and her shenanigans, girl. Thank y'all so much for the cash apps that I received. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. They were greatly appreciated. Shout out to Scotty for rolling through here. Shout out to Caramel Rail for rolling through here. Um, any other content creators that came through and gave y'all a little 2 cents. My boo, schoolboy. Okay, shout out to her for my baby daddy. Okay, it's me D for coming around here. Shout out to all of y'all. And yeah, y'all, that's it. I'm gonna watch Salt Lake after my nap. After my nap. Because I'm tired. I'm tired. But with that, y'all, I love on you guys. I love y'all guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. This was fun. And until next time, I'm gone. Bye.